Okay, it looks like we are live again. Sorry, everyone. There was I think it was like two viewers in that were just watching it just then. I actually had a little bit of a problem with the stream. I don't know what exactly just happened, but we already got one viewer in. Thank you so much for joining in and one like. Let's actually test this out, see if it's going all good. Yeah, so basically, I'm doing this live stream because for those of you who don't know, Carmelo Anthony just decided to sign with the Portland Trailblazers. We already got one comment from Brian saying, hi, how's it going? We already got pretty much tons of stuff is going on. Like, this is really insane, the fact that they have pretty much decided to sign him. Like, I'm looking at all the stuff right now. Someone else says, hi, how's it going? The Portland Trailblazers really aren't doing too hot at the moment. I mean, they're currently the 13th seed with 4 and 8. Someone said, do you think Carmelo Anthony will come off the bench? 100%. The thing is with Carmelo Anthony and his role at OKC, he wasn't able to take like a smaller role and he wanted to start, and it really didn't work out at all. And a lot of people who, go for OKC were saying the good thing that could have been with Carmelo Anthony was he could have come off the bench and been their leading scorer. Instead, he started at a small ball power forward, and it just didn't work because we obviously know about his shooting capabilities. And yeah, it just didn't work, obviously. Portland are 4 and 8. They currently have like the same record as Memphis, OKC. Sacramento literally has a better record than them at the moment. Like, it's not going good for Portland right now at the moment. So they definitely needed a change right now. Some people are saying they should even trade CJ McCollum, but there's clear stuff you'd say that are wrong with their team. The defense is obviously not that good. Rodney Hood is their starting small forward, which some people would believe could be as, a backup starting small forward. Someone said, did he lose weight or was the same as last year? I actually have no idea. I mean, I don't know. No one really knows if we've seen him that much of lately as well. Hassan Whiteside is averaging 15. You could say he applies okay defense, but again, I don't really like it that much. Anthony Simons off the bench, Anthony Simons, is a very good player. But then, you got CJ McCollum, who's not putting up the best defense. Rodney Hood, you already know, is probably not putting up the best defense. And yeah, and then you just got a couple other things. Like, I don't even know who's starting at power forward right now. I actually have no idea. It could be Zach Collins, I believe, who's actually, looks like he's starting at power forward. He's only 21 years old. I don't know. It looks like there needs to be a couple of changes to do with Portland. It's actually getting a little bit dark in here. I'll just turn on the light real quick. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a couple of changes, I feel like, with Portland that potentially need to happen. Getting Carmelo Anthony, I don't know if that really increases their defense too much, but I guess it would add more scoring to the mix and all of that stuff. That's probably what I would think would potentially happen and what I would probably go with. But a lot of people are super excited about this. I thought I'd just do a live stream to kind of talk about it before I make a video, because making a video, it takes time to upload, edit, all of this stuff. Well, yeah, the live stream, you guys don't really get to see my face too much doing these type of things. And I thought it'd be really cool to potentially answer some questions that you guys might have as well. And yeah, we've already had a couple of questions coming in, which is obviously extremely good. And yeah, I'm extremely thankful. But interesting stuff going on right now. The Portland Trailblazers, as I said, have decided to make a couple of moves. This is already the first one that you can just already see is going on. And yeah, it's not a guaranteed contract. So if they don't like him after, 4 games or something, they could potentially waive him or anything like that. Like, he's literally not guaranteed anything at all, but he has agreed to it. Yeah, it is pretty much 100% done. He's reportedly just signed with the Portland Trailblazers about 30 or so minutes ago. And yeah, apparently Damian Lillard was actually notified of Carmelo Anthony coming to the team and then, showing interest in him and all that stuff. It looks like Damian Lillard actually approved of this, so I guess that's, pretty good and something you can kind of take into it. But yeah, it does look like it's a non-guaranteed deal. All smile is for Carmelo anyway. I don't think he really cares if it's non-guaranteed or not. He just probably wants to prove himself and do all of that stuff and just get back onto it. And yeah, there's already tons of pictures going around with CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. And Carmelo Anthony, new big three. I don't really know. It's all a little bit different. And someone actually said Melo has headed to Portland. Hashtag Rip City. I don't know if. I don't know. A lot of people make different opinions on this. Some people will say it's a good signing. Some people will say it's a bad signing. I thought Iman Shumpert to the Brooklyn Nets. I thought that was a really good signing, and that's an underrated signing in my opinion. This whole Carmelo Anthony situation type of signing, I think it's alright. I mean, Portland, you could say they need scoring, but I feel like they need a player really desperately like Kevin Love. That would be obviously extremely cool for them, and they're definitely going to have to overpay if they did want to get Kevin Love or something like that. But right now, at the time of this, obviously, there's still worries about them trading CJ McCollum. There's worries about not getting Kevin Love. They need, obviously, more star power. They need more bench power. Their bench is probably the worst thing in the NBA. Like, you usually see teams like Golden State who just have a bunch of really, really good players. Usually, their bench is, like, the worst in the NBA. But I'm going to read out Portland's roster right now. And you guys can tell me if you guys think this is a good bench or not. So we're going through their roster. Coming off the bench, they have Kent Bazemore, Anthony Simons, Mario Hezonja, I think that's how you say his name, and Anthony Tolliver. That's their bench. Like, that's pretty bad. It's not good at all. Nazir Little as well, Gary Trent Jr., getting pretty much little minutes, nothing really too special. I mean, Nazir Little is probably going to get traded to Cleveland eventually if they did want to do that, Kevin Love type of deal and all of that stuff. While, if you think about it as well, Carmelo Anthony, if they can get him scoring, it's true, it was planned last night. Yeah, it's probably been planned for a little bit right now. If they can get Carmelo Anthony scoring, then that's massive. Like, if he's averaging, he'll definitely come off the bench unless they decide to play him as a small ball power forward, which, judging by the way they did that at OKC, it didn't really work too well. I mean, I wouldn't try it again. I would bring him off the bench. If he can provide 10 points or so off the bench, 10 to 15 points off the bench, that is a massive signing. That is absolutely insane. Even if he, provides, let's just say, 8 points off the bench in 18 minutes, that's still not even that bad. As long as he's putting up good defense and accepting his role as a role player now, I think that will be a good signing. But yeah, I'm still intrigued to see what's going to happen. This was all decided last night. For those who don't know, Portland Trail Blazers Damian Lillard is running the show. He's very, very frustrated how they are going. That's pretty much right. I couldn't have, I talked about that a little bit at the start. You pretty much summed it up absolutely perfect. I think Damian Lillard, he is very desperate right now. Like, he put out a thing saying, I think people are going to underrate us again. People are underrating you now. It's just based on the fact that you guys are losing. Last night, this was all going down. Damian Lillard was in Portland Trail Blazers. Also knew that this was going to happen because Lillard was very frustrated. Again, sorry for the runny nose, guys. I'm a tiny bit sick, but again, it's all pretty much run by Damian Lillard. Breaking news, the big news is what will happen when he arrives, plays with the Blazers in Houston. That is going to be very interesting. That would be very cool if they did decide to do that. I don't know if he will be back or if he'll be playing in time for that type of stuff to eventually happen, but because there is limitations. When trades go down, it takes a week for players to actually get there. 2 games they have to wait out before they can start playing for their new team. Could be the same case with Carmelo Anthony, but yeah, Carmelo Anthony just needs to do what Dwight Howard did. Accept his role, come off the bench, don't fight with anyone. I mean, Dwight Howard's obviously had chemistry issues with a couple players before. Was reported he had chemistry issues with Kobe, James Harden, I believe. Even, I think he was okay with Kemba Walker, but still wasn't trying to accept that bigger role that he could have potentially had. It's very interesting, and I'm extremely interested to see how this is all going to go down with Carmelo Anthony. I think, as I said, come off the bench, accept your role. He might start eventually if he's actually proving himself, but I don't think so. With his age and how everything's going, I think he needs to come off the bench. He needs to accept his role, put up 8 to 10 points a night. Hopefully, if he can do that still, that would obviously be extremely awesome for him. Do that, 8 to 10 points a night, good defense. Just do what the team needs to do, and then Carmelo Anthony will be completely fine. That's just what he needs to do. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for joining into this live stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about the Portland Trail Blazers signing Carmelo Anthony? Do you guys think it was a good decision? Do you guys think it was a bad decision? I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/vlogging channels. Links for them are in the description down below. So make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.